But when that's your daily bread, there's a problem. If I used to rate you, it just goes like pew. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Doreen. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. In today's video, as you can already tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about 4 toxic habits I feel like if you're doing, you need to stop as soon as possible. These habits are very unhealthy, and yes, if you're interested in finding out what these habits are, then definitely keep on watching. So guys, the first habit I feel like we need to stop doing as soon as possible is hating on privileged people. My god, what do I mean by privileged people? First, rich people, people that are born into wealth, people that have connections. That's basically people that are financially more stable or socially in a socially high class. I honestly did not think this was a very big thing until Citation came out last year, and I saw the way people were hating on this movie and hating on Temi Otedola simply because her father is rich, simply because they feel like she has connections that they don't have, simply because they feel like she has a certain class that they don't have. Don't hate on people because they are privileged. That's the way life is. Like, some people are going to be born into wealth, some people are going to be born into families like that, and it's not their fault. Allow them enjoy it. I feel like these people should motivate you to want to work hard. If you're not born into wealth, then work hard so that your children will be born into wealth. There's no need to hate on them, honestly. And I get the fact that some of these people actually let their privileges get into their heads and they become mean, boastful, and just irritating. And I get that, but in that case, if you don't like somebody because of that, you're disliking them because of their character, not necessarily because of their privileges. Do you understand? I feel like it is poverty mentality, loser mentality, when you hate on someone simply because they are doing well or they are successful and stuff like that. If you hate on privileged people, you need to check your heart, and I suggest that you stop it as soon as possible. Okay? The second habit I feel like is so unhealthy and we need to stop doing as soon as possible is complaining and being negative. See, I know that sometimes you might not even realize that you have been caught in the web of being a complainant or a very negative person, and understand that sometimes life just throws things at you. Nigeria can frustrate you, the situation can frustrate you, your family can frustrate you, but complaining all the time has never ever solved anything. Complaining does not solve problems. And yes, it might feel good to just be talking about how bad something is, how irritating it is, how frustrated you are. Sometimes it might feel good, but please don't get caught up there. Don't sleep there. Stop being a complainant. Nobody wants to be around someone who is constantly complaining, constantly being negative. Okay, it just makes matters worse. If I remember at some point last year, I stopped engaging in conversations that were complaining about Nigeria. Like, I just don't want to hear it. I already know these things. I don't want to hear it again. Yeah, sometimes it's good to talk to someone so they can relate with the struggles and you guys can rant over how bad things are. But when that's your daily bread, there's a problem. Instead of complaining, I feel like we should all embrace gratitude. Gratitude has changed my whole life. It changes your perspective. Instead of complaining about something, force yourself to find at least 3 things you're grateful for about that thing. When, like, during the lockdown, when I just go home, my everybody in my house used to annoy me. Like, my brothers used to irritate me a lot. Like, they were just always annoying me. I had not stayed with them in a while. I had not stayed with everybody together in a long time because of school. So it was so annoying being around them, and I was always complaining, always talking about how annoying they are, how I wanted to leave, how this pandemic does not make sense, blah blah blah. But see, the moment God started to show me that instead of complaining, I should find things to be grateful for. So I will sit down and force myself. So what am I grateful for about these people? Okay, I'm grateful that they make me laugh. Oh, I'm thankful that I even have brothers to talk to and share food with and share laughs with. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have food to eat. I'm thankful that I have parents. Because sometimes you can just keep complaining and complaining about something that you forget how much of a blessing they are. And the thing about complaining and being negative is that when God starts to bless you, when miracles start to happen, you will not be able to see it because it's like a blindfold. It has blindfolded you, so you can't see anything past the negative. Even when miracles are happening, you are passing exams, but instead of you to thank God that you're passing exams, you're seeing how the results came out late, how it is they gave you 64, not 65. How, like, you will just be caught up in that. Please don't get caught up in complaining. It makes your heart bitter. Okay, the third thing I want to talk about, which is something I'm guilty of sometimes, is invalidating people's pain. I feel like this is very unhealthy, and a lot of us don't even know that we do it. One thing I've learned about life is just because you cannot relate with somebody's pain, or just because you can handle it better, doesn't mean their pain is not valid, doesn't mean their problems are not valid. I'm personally very guilty of this sometimes. Like, I see someone complain about something and I'm like, why is this one complaining? So you to be grateful you even have it, blah 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 blah. Why are you this? Why are you pain? Blah blah. Because I just feel like this is not something that anybody should be pained at. This is not something anybody should be annoyed or upset at. But the thing is, we are all very different people, different upbringings, different values, different things. What is not important to me might be very important to somebody else. Okay, a problem that would walk over is something that somebody might almost get depressed trying to deal with. Do you understand? We are different people. And one more thing, just because you can deal with something and somebody else is struggling with you doesn't make them weak. Don't invalidate people's pain. When someone is coming to talk to you and tell you about their problems, you're not like, is that what you're going through? Only this thing. Oh, see you. Me that I went to. Please, let's not do that. Like, don't try to let somebody know that what they're going through is very small compared to what you're going through. Like I said, sometimes we're all guilty of this, but let's start consciously trying to stop this thing. It's really not good. It's really not good. If you cannot relate with somebody's pain, that's fine. There's no need to force yourself to relate with the pain, but don't invalidate it. Don't just cast it aside and say, I beg, you people are talking about problems, you self you're talking. Please, let's not be doing that. Okay, that's the third thing I feel like we need to stop doing. The last thing I feel like a lot of us need to stop doing is invalidating people's hard work and successes because they are not your faves. This is for my Nigerian people especially. This is something that happens on the internet that makes me go crazy, and I feel like I can relate with this a lot because I'm a content creator and I would not even imagine something like this happening to me. So let me give you an example of what I mean. Somebody likes Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the GOAT. You feel like Ronaldo is the GOAT, but it doesn't mean that you have to talk trash about Messi, Neymar, and Pogba and all other footballers. No. Yes, some of these footballers might not be up to your GOAT standard, but it doesn't mean they're not working hard. Some of these people are also very successful, but one person is just your favorite, and that is fine. It's okay to have a fave, it's okay to have a preference and stuff, but I don't feel like it should be at the expense of somebody else's own. I feel like a lot of people have come to believe that for you to like somebody, you have to automatically hate their competition. For you to like Wizkid, you have to hate the video. If for you to like the video, you have to hate Wizkid. And I'm using these people because these are the people I'm always seeing people like talk about. For you to like this person, you have to hate. It's really not like that. Okay, you can like someone and prefer someone but still appreciate another person's craft. It does not kill you. It does not kill them. Do you understand? Even if you don't like their craft at all, you don't like what they do, you don't think is up to your standards and everything, keep it out of your mouth. You don't need to trash it, you don't need to shame it, you don't need to. Let's just stop it, to be honest. Some people will come out and call a song trash, call an album trash. They haven't listened to it though. But why are they trashing it? Because it's not their fave. Because it is this person versus this person. It's not always this A versus B. You can like A and still think B is good. You are not dying. Nobody's dying. It's not even adding money to any of their pockets. Okay? I feel like this is something that is so toxic and is on Nigerian Twitter and Nigerian internet generally a lot, and we need to stop it. It pains me so much because I can't even imagine someone coming out and saying, oh, Doreen's YouTube channel is trash, during this, during that, and just saying trash about me, and they have never watched my videos, but just because they prefer someone else in my niche, they feel like I'm nonsense. No, somebody's stuff might not be your cup of tea, and that is fine, but you keep them out of your mouth. If you really don't appreciate it, then keep it out of your mouth. Some people even go as far as lying and just denying the truth, to be honest. You can see that this person has clearly achieved this thing, or this person is worth this achievement, but just because you don't want to agree that they have done something better than your fave, or they can do something good, that's to get blind to facts. You're standing somebody without sense. Okay. Guys, please, let's stop this thing. This is the last thing I'm talking about. Please, if you don't listen to any other thing I'm saying in this video, this particular one, stop it. Because I personally, if I see you doing this thing, I personally do not rate you. I just don't. Like, if I used to rate you, it just goes like pew, because I just feel like you're not focused. You're not a focused person. You have so much time. to be doing all these things. The energy you used to be doing all those things, you can use it to focus on your own craft and build something for yourself. Just stop it, okay? We need to stop that thing this year. So guys, those are the things I feel like we need to stop doing. Those are the habits I feel like are very toxic and unhealthy. Let me know what other thing you feel like generally people need to stop. Which one of these things are you guilty of? Which one are you making a commitment to stop doing? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share it to someone you think is guilty of any of these things I said, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. You have watched to this point, you love me, okay? Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, why is there so much heat? My makeup.